Hey guys, welcome back to an episode of Create with Linda. So, happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there. Just getting started going on my day for Father's Day. It's 11 o'clock. Getting a little bit of a late start because we had to run to Lowe's and get a couple things, and I wanted to get some plants. I'll show you guys later. I got some beautiful plants outside. I felt like cheering myself up with some color, so that's what I did. So now I'm going to get the mussels growing. I'm just going to rinse the mussels off and then get them in the pot. I'll show you guys what I'm doing. Here's the strainer. Now I got two bags of the 2-pound mussels. See? Can I have the scissor?
I was just about to use the scissor.
Just give me 1 second, honey. You can have it. I used to get, years ago, when we used to get mussels, I used to get 3 or 4 bags of the 2 pounds, and we had them for days, and they always go to waste. Always had so much go to waste, and I just don't do it anymore. For my family, 4 pounds, which is two bags, is plenty. Let me just go throw this out. Get rid of this. Oh, I need a bowl. Just give me 1 second. Now, I just give them a good quick rinse. I don't go crazy. The most important thing to me is to get out to take out, how do I get it? Oh, there. To take out like the little string. Now, if they're open like this, they're usually dead. So you tap it, and if it closes, which it's not. Oh no, it is. Actually, it closed. Look at that, it closed. Is that awesome? So now you just make sure that they're pretty clean. You know, like I said, I don't really go too crazy. Just making sure, you know, that you're not eating dirt. And if they have like a little string out of them, hanging out of them, you pull it. I'll show you. There's got to be 1 or 2 or more than that have because that means that there's just a little dirt in there. Let's see if this will close. Okay, see, that's open. Let's see. And come on, buddy. I'm literally talking to the mussel. Close most, yeah. You see this string right here, guys? See? That right there, you just pull it. And that's not a big deal. I give a good click. You know, this one is broken, so I'm not gonna, that one's okay. It's not gonna hurt us. I like these because they're little. A lot of times you get the really big ones, and I don't like those. So I take 3 or 4 and just rinse them good. Because, you know, this is going into the gravy, so I don't want, like, dirt and stuff in my gravy. We call it mussel. You see how big this one is? That's big. Like, I like the little ones, but they're just not as... The big ones can be a little tough sometimes, but not really. There you go. See the little string there? Pull that off. Sometimes what I do is this too. I'll just move them around, rinse them, and then I'll just check them quick as I'm putting them into the other bowl. Just to save some time because, you know, time is everything. There's only so many hours in a day. Gotta get these done and get things moving. Glance at them. These are so good. In the other town that we lived in, just like 10 minutes from here, not even, years ago, there was a restaurant, and it was called the Lobster Pier, right, Bill? The Lobster Pier?
Yeah, but the Cardinal was in this town.
What?
It was in this town.
Oh, no, wait, it was in this town. Yes, in this town that I live in, that we live in. And we used to go there, you know, we went there for dinner a lot of times. And what they would do is they would sell out, take out mussels and like the tubs of mussels. And like we used to get it, like we'd get it on a Sunday, like for family, it would come in this big tub. Like with the Fabiano mussel sauce, and we call it gravy, mussel gravy. And we used to get it all the time. And I remember it was like $25 or something. It wasn't even that bad. And then what we started to do was we were like, you know what, we could make this ourselves. All right, so then we started making it. And once we started making it, it was like, you could make so much more and so much better. And that's how we started making mussels. And now, and every holiday, you know, especially in Italian seafood, we have a seafood Christmas. I make the mussels marinara. And it's so good. If you haven't tried mussels, guys, give it a try. See that little string there? That's the only thing I'm looking for to get off. I don't want that in my gravy. You know what I mean? All right, so that's good. Now I'm going to put these back in here because I want to drain all of the water because when I put them in, oh, I don't know. Oh yeah, this will fit. I don't know if I really don't want the mussels to be that wet, but they're going to be because they're not going to sit here and dry every goddamn mussel. So, you know, it is what it is. So, just move it around and try to dry it a little bit. So, it is what it is. All right, so now what I'm going to do is I'm using my big pot. Put the flame on. And I'm going to put it high because the mussels, they're going to fry up for a second and then they're going to stop because they're going to more than, you know, because they're kind of wet. So it doesn't matter. As long as they get to be opened, that's all I'm looking for. Because we're not eating the shell, you know what I mean? So, let's cut up some garlic. I like fresh garlic for this. Everything's all over this now. All over. Let's cut some fresh garlic up. Jenny's still sleeping. I need a lot of garlic. Julie's on her way home from Pennsylvania. She went to Amish country to meet up with her fiance. And he's going back to Maryland where he is training for his job. A little bit more. And Frankie's working, Jenny's still sleeping, dogs are outside. Yeah, so I'm going to do this. Once the mussels and the gravy is going, I just keep it on a low simmer, medium-low simmer, for 2 or 3 hours. And that's all you got to do with them. And just, you know, check it out as you go along. Now, this type of marinara, like this type of gravy is more of a thinner type of gravy. So I add water to it. And that's why I use the tomatoes blended, like I make when I make my American tomatoes. But with American tomatoes, I leave some tomatoes big, you know, because we like chunky too. That's a type of sauce that is. Yeah. Yes, so happy Father's Day. Happy Father's Day to my dad, who I loved so much and who was such a great dad, grandfather, and just really protective, awesome person. I miss him. I know he's having fun up there, relaxing, smoking his cigarettes probably, that he couldn't smoke when he was alive anymore, and having a Corona. My father's favorite my father's favorite beer was Corona. Telling, huh? Corona. If he only knew. He probably knows. He probably laughed when he heard that. Well, I wouldn't say he laughed, because Corona is not a happy thing, or a, you know, good thing. So anyway, he probably was like freaking out when he heard that, really. Okay, all right, so the oil's hot now, I hope. Yep. All right. It makes that noise because they're kind of wet. And all in the oil. Now I'm going to put the garlic in. I want to put the garlic in first because you know how that goes. The garlic will burn. Let's get the garlic in, guys. Now, you know, if you're making this for more people, like if I had 8 or 10 people, or even 6 or 7 people, I would make another bag. But for the size of my family that we eat them, 4 pounds is enough. But if you were having a lot of people, you could get, you know, 6, 8 pounds, whatever, how many you want. And they're not even that expensive. They're like, I think they were like $6 or $7 a bag. They're really not that bad. All right, so this is what's happening here. Okay, so I'm gonna let that sit a minute. Then what I'm gonna do is I have to open these cans up. Got can opener, that's crazy. And the seasoning that I put in this, I use dried basil, and I have fresh basil in my little garden thingy, so I'm going to definitely get some of that in a little while. But basil is important in this, dried basil. It's going to flavor the gravy, so I put a lot in. Garlic. Yes, guys, go heavy. I go heavy on the seasonings because there's a lot for it to season. Pepper. I'm going to put a drop of salt, not a lot because of me. And then just keep moving them around. Now the garlic is going to get all incorporated in there. They're going to start opening up. Yeah, they already are opening up. Look. See? As soon as they hit the heat, they die and they open up. That's what happens. God, it smells so good. It smells so freaking yummy. Okay. Alright. I'm going to open up these cans. I'm not going to keep you guys on while I do it because it's very noisy and I don't think you want to hear that. So I'll be back. Alright guys, so I'm using my new blender for the tomatoes. I don't have to use the hand thingy because I have this now. So let's see, puree, I guess. It's gonna be noisy. Puree, smoothie, and then the grind, crush, dice, chop. nice. Doesn't even make that much noise. Love it, guys. Let me show you this. I just discovered. Did you see this with my
Yeah.
Look at this. Oh my God! It pours right out.
Oh my God.
Love that. Is amazing.
Awesome.
No, I love that. I don't have to take off the thing. That is so great.
That's why I bought it for you.
Guys, just remember to shut this because I left it open inside.
Bingo.
This is such a nice
Look at your
blender.
new bar,
Gotta make sure this is.
your
Oh
electric
yeah,
bar.
and hubby got me a new what is it called?
Outlet.
An outlet thingy where I
Extender.
could, because I always have to unplug something to get something plugged. So he bought me that today at Lowe's. The only thing is you got to make sure that the top's on. Well, it wouldn't be an issue.
Father's Day and I'm buying you stuff.
It would just what?
Father's Day and I'm buying you stuff. Flowers.
Listen, did you ever hear that saying? What?
Happy life, happy life. Yeah, I know.
Wife, a happy life.
Are you happy?
And a happy husband. And
Are you happy?
For the moment.
Oh, the wrong way now.
Hey guys, what can I tell you? Listen, I'm a woman.
You know.
Women have a lot of emotions, but it is what it is, guys. Okay, the only thing you gotta watch is the splatter because it does splatter. Now this is 6 cans. I'm not gonna put all of it in there. There we go. Close the top, people. That's what you gotta do. Puree. Really liking this. I really like the magic. How? Wow. Note to self. Don't leave your spoon. Don't leave your spoon in the pot because the handle gets hot and then you are gonna burn yourself. So let me let that cool off. This skirt. What is Hamilton Beach, this blender? I love it. Love it. What are you doing, Bill?
Waiting for you?
Oh,
What do you mean, what am I doing?
I don't know what you were doing.
Do you want to see the new Maverick Top Gun movie or no? You really don't care.
What?
Do you want to see that new Top Gun movie? Or you really don't care.
Why?
Because it's streaming on Paramount. I'm gonna watch it later if you don't want to watch it.
You can watch it. No, you can watch it here. I mean, I'll watch it. You
When
know
I
what
sit
mean?
outside, I might watch it.
Yeah, all right. It doesn't matter.
Before the Yankee game, but I gotta get out there soon.
Instead of the Yankee game?
Before the Yankee game.
Oh.
I saw it streaming on Paramount.
All right, so do whatever you want to do. Why is this difficult to close now? All right, guys, so the sauce is all, the tomatoes are all in here now. The spoon is cool. So I'm just going to give this a good mix. Now, I'm going to add probably a whole can. By the time it's all said and done, I'll probably add a whole can of water. But that's okay because that's the type of sauce it is. The type of gravy it is. So I'm just going to add a little bit right now. And I'm going to keep one can. The others have to go away. I'm going to season this up again. Even though I seasoned it before, I seasoned the mussels, I'm going to season the sauce itself, the gravy itself. Put some onion. Not a lot, because it's a mussel gravy, so you don't really need the onion taste, but it adds flavor to it. So, garlic. And like I said, later I'm going to get some basil and parsley that I have outside in my garden. I'm going to put a little bit of Italian seasoning. And then basil. And then I'm gonna add some dried parsley. Thanks, honey, on Father's Day. I'm so sorry you have to help me. Where's my parsley? I thought I had big parsley in here. Oh, parsley, where have you gone? I don't know, but I have some in the other cabinet. Okay, so I'll use the rest of this. This ain't gonna do nothing. And frankly, I don't have the patience for that. All right, I'll get more parsley. But for now, I'm gonna let this like come to a little boil, and then I'm gonna lower it, cover it halfway, and let it simmer low. Okay, so just so the parsley, just so the mussels can infuse into the gravy, and yeah. And then we're gonna do the clams. All right, guys. So I just gave Bill two of his Father's Day gifts. One is coming late tomorrow. I got him this because he loves the Yankees. It's a trivia like book type of thing. It has all kinds of information about the old Yankees or whatever. And I got him this t-shirt, 27 titles. Woohoo!
Hopefully
Yankees!
this year will be 28.
Go Yankees. Yankees are freaking hot as anything, guys. So excited about this season. They're doing so great. So I wanted to just show you that. And now I'm going to be doing the clams. All right. So now, here are the clams, okay? This is what I have them do. They give me the little neck shells. And what I'm just gonna do is just rinse them quickly, just like this. I prefer the little ones. As little as some of them are really huge, but take what we can get. You see, these are my favorite size right here, but they're not all like that. So just break them apart and just rinse them. And this is what I do, guys. And this is what, this actually, my sister, she always, we used to go to her house on holidays, you know, Christmas Eve and stuff, and she would always make stuffed clams, but she wouldn't take them out of the shell. Like, she would just make a little stuffed clam with the already raw clam that was in there. And don't get me wrong, they were delicious. They really were very good, but we prefer more of a, you know, like a chopped clam. We're not crazy about the raw clams as big, you know, the big ones like in your, you know, whatever. So we like it like that more. So that's how I came up with the idea of taking them out of the shells and then just making my own little clams how we prefer, you know, how we like them. So it's all tried. Now look at this. I mean, really? That's crazy big. I hope there's some more small ones in there. But I'm telling you guys, these, my kids, my household, other than with the exception of my son-in-law to be loves these two. My daughters, Jenny, Julie, and Bill, they're like their favorites. I get 6, like this was 6 dozen. And I'm going to make it into like 8 dozen. But I think this last holiday, I think I got 10 dozen. Because it was the holidays and, you know, and but they, I'm telling you, they fight over them. They're like, I want more. Is there any more? And I'm telling you, they're just crazy. They're crazy good. So, yeah, so that's what we do. You know, you got to find ways, raising kids and families and all that. Find a way to make things stretch and to still have them be delicious. You know, you don't have to not have what you want. You just adapt it. We still have what we want, and we just, you know, adapted it to our finances, to our affordability, and that's what you do.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Zip it.
Huh?
Zip it.
Yeah.
Don't make me be mean to you on Father's Day.
What? That was mean to me.
Excuse
you make
me?
me wait for dinner all the time.
Look
You
at how
starve
these,
me
see,
all
these
day.
are the little ones. This is one of that I
All you
like.
do is starve me. You don't feed me.
Oh, well.
You make me go to work and not eat lunch all day.
Yeah, sure. Sure.
Sure, sure, sure. Yeah.
Oh, please no singing. Yesterday's video.
I'm singing all day for you.
God help me.
God
Alright,
help
so
you.
the rest of these are basically going to be what they are because there's only so many. I'm not sure exactly how many I need, so I'm just going to rinse all of these because the worst thing that could be is not having enough clam shells
Yeah.
to fill your clams.
Yeah. You're in my way.
Because you got to have that experience
Linda's in my
of
way.
the clams.
She's in my way.
Greta, you're in my way.
Linda's in my way.
Look how tiny this one is.
Trying to fix your sink.
It's so cute. Little cute.
Trying to fix your sink.
My sink.
Oh, you're the one that comes to cooking.
Ew. So annoying.
Yeah.
Some of them don't want to come apart. So, yeah, so I mean, this is going to be plenty. A lot of people love clams on the half shell. Are you crazy about clams on the half shell for the raw clams?
Me?
Yeah.
No.
We
Like,
tried them.
no.
I think I like them, but I'm not crazy about it. Just like raw sushi. I like sushi, but when I say sushi though, my sushi, California roll, which is avocado, you know, and like crab. I like that kind of sushi. I do like though the spicy tuna, so which is odd. I do like that, so but other than that, I really honestly haven't tried like raw, like tuna, like, you know what I mean? Like, I mean, not tuna, I mean, what?
No, thank you.
But I would like to try it. But like I said, I do like the spicy tuna, it's very good. All right, can you bring the garbage over here so I can get the rest of these shells? I don't have to drag it.
Sure, on Father's Day.
Listen, a man can work from sun to sun, but a woman's work is never done, right, girls?
I think when I come home, I do quite a bit.
Yes, you do. My husband is a gem. My mother used to always say that to me. He's unbelievable. I would, as the kids were getting, we were raising the kids, having, parties, Christmases, baptisms, communions, all this. We would have big parties, and I would do all the cooking, literally.
I would help,
He would he was there to help me with everything. He would come in like a wrecking crew at the end. My mother would say, "Oh my God!" My mother worshipped the ground he walked on because he was.
It's one of the reasons I can't walk today.
He's just amazing. It's always been like that. Great husband, great dad. I mean, he definitely has his faults. But so do I, guys. All right, let me just wash my hands.
On Father's Day, you're picking on me. Making me feel bad about myself. Thanks.
We're lucky, guys. We're lucky. Lucky to be alive. Lucky to have people that love us. That's it. You just got to be thankful. You got to be thankful. All right. Let me pause this. And then I'm going to start mixing this stuff up. Okay. I just lowered, because it was boiling away, so I just lowered. I switched it to the middle flame here so we can just simmer low medium, and I'll watch it. I don't want it to overboil or anything, because that's how the mussels become tough, if you boil it hard, you know what I mean? You just let it lightly simmer. I'm gonna put the top on it, mainly because I want to make sure no flies get in it, because flies seem to be getting into the house. We went to Lowe's and we were looking for fly traps and stuff. We used to have those ones that they're almost like glue where the flies fly into it, but they're gross looking, and I don't want them in my house. I don't want people to see them. I don't want to see them. You know what I mean? So we were looking for something different, but of course they didn't have it. So we're gonna go on Amazon and see what we can get. Flies, you know, flies are gonna get in. You know, especially in the summer, you're in and out. The door's left open a little bit here and there. You know, the dogs and everything else. So they're gonna get in, but they gotta get out because I can't stand them. I hate them around my food. I'm just, they skeeve me out. So anyway, so that's the story. But that's the main reason why I'm keeping the top on, because I don't want anything going in it. You know, I don't want the flies getting in there. And yeah, and it'll simmer nice there. I'll just keep an eye on it, and it's a little boiling a little bit right now. I'm probably gonna lower it a little bit more if I have to take the top off for a little while. I'm definitely gonna have to take the top off at some point, but right now, I'll leave it.
There you go, Snucklepoodle.
Yeah. All right, hubby just fixed because he broke the little sink thing.
What? No, she broke it, not
the
me.
other day, I was doing dishes, and I went to move the little thingy, and the whole thing came flying
Pulled
off.
it too hard.
I guess I pulled it too hard. I didn't know my superwoman strength, guys. What can I say?
You were thinking of me and pulling my arm out of my socket or something.
Your arm or your head? Oh no, he does enough damage to his head. He does enough damage to his head. Yesterday I hit my head. Where did I hit my head? On the cabinet, I think?
Yeah.
He always hits his head.
I think you pulled the billy.
Yeah. And you know, he hits his head, guys, on the same thing all the time. So it's like, at least I hit my head on different things. He hits it on the same spot. Like, you would think that he would know, like, but he doesn't. Because we're old and, you know, stressed out. All right, so I'm talking away. I want to get these clams filled because I want to spend a little time outside today. And it's already noon, so. All right. Okay, so this is what I'm going to do now, okay? Here are the clams. Okay, 6 dozen, guys. Look at that. That's what 6 dozen looks like. I'm going to open it up. Why isn't it opening? Oh my God, I think I just broke my nail. Trying to open this stupid thing.
You can open it here?
I got it. I don't want all this juice. There's no reason to have it. So I'm just going to strain it in this little strainer. Okay. And get all that juice out. And then I'm going to pour it right back in here because I don't want to drag this over to the table. And I don't want to lose any of these clams, guys, because it's like gold. Okay, so here we go. So here are the clams. I know clams aren't very attractive looking. They're raw clams. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put them in the blender. I'm going to use my blender. I would use my chopper, but there's no reason to use the chopper when I have the little blender. I mean, oh, you little sweet birds. You little porcupine, sunflower, whatever.
Alright, folks, she's officially lost.
1 sec. Alright, so I need the garlic powder. I need some basil. Oh, honey, could you see if you could find the seafood?
Seafood what?
Seafood seasoning. It's called, what is it? Old Bay. See if I know I have Old Bay up there. If not, then I'll look in the other cabinet. It's probably in the other cabinet, actually. No, I think it's in the other cabinet. That's right. Yeah. I just like to put a little bit of Old Bay in it. It's a little bit of the seafood seasoning. Slap your mama. No, slap your mama.
Why do you want to smack your mama?
Slap, not smack, slap. Come, where could it be? I know I have it. It's the type of thing when you see it all the time, when you don't eat it. There it is. Hallelujah. We're having a party. All right, so this is what I'm going to put in. Please don't sing. This thing is not on here sturdy. If this thing comes off, I'm going to be so cranky. Okay. All right. All right, so this definitely still has liquid in it, which is okay. It's okay if it has a little bit of liquid. All right, here's the Old Bay. So I'm gonna put a little bit of Old Bay, not a lot. Oops. Let's open it the right way.
Sounds like that was a lot.
No, I opened it the wrong way. So just, I would say probably about a teaspoon of Old Bay. Just to give it a little seafood flavor. A little bit of basil. Not a lot of seasonings, guys, because this is, you know, some garlic. And I'm gonna put some fresh garlic. Okay, a couple of, oh, I gotta buy some of these. I am running now. You don't want an enormous amount. Oh, you know what I need to do? Hello, Linda.
Wow.
I need those 2 cans open. Where are they?
Over here.
Give me them, I'll open them over here.
Got it? Here.
I have to open up the two cans, guys, because I forgot. I got 2 cans to add to it. That's what I do. So let's open these. I need a new can opener. This can opener is making a weird, strange noise. I'm gonna have to go over and strain these in that little. It's not even open. I almost forgot about the can. It's not working. No, it doesn't open. You've had this a long time.
You got another opener?
It's a hand one, but it's... Good thing it let me open up all the cans that I had open.
Where's the handle? It's working.
Let me have it. Oh, in that drawer right there. I'll do it. Just get me the hand.
Are you sure?
Yeah. Gotta go on Amazon and order a new can opener. Oh wait, Frankie is. He my son works at Best Buy. Oh my God, it's not working.
I didn't know where the other one is.
It's not in there. It's a silver one. All right. Let's see if it did it this far. Nope.
I'll tell Frankie. All right?
Yeah, because this is crazy.
I guess on my bread's gonna be hard to rock. All right, anything else you need?
Can you hit the button on
You need me
there?
to do that?
Just hit the button, the red button. Be right back, guys. So that's all done. Bill had to help me because that gutsy thing. All right, now I'm just going to chop these up, and then we're going to get them into the shells.
I'll be right outside if you need me.
All right, thank you. on the patient.
What's the matter?
Nothing.
What's the matter?
All right, I'm gonna ready chop these up. Now, I'm gonna mix them because I don't want them to I want them to have a little bit of texture still. I don't want it to be like soupy. All right, let me say something. Let me get a spoon. That's kind of had a good consistency, really. What? Hi. I think that's good, guys. All right, guys, so I made myself a sandwich.
Where's my scrunchie? It was right on this top of my tablet yesterday.
Okay, there's some scrunchies over here.
Where?
Over here. I'm on video because Cooper took them, so they're over here.
Where is it? Show.
Here's the mixture. Okay.
Where? I don't see it.
Jenny, over here.
Okay, we're walking.
Over here in the kitchen.
We're walking.
Right there.
I put it on the...
I'm going to put a little bit of breadcrumbs in it.
I'm going to put it right on top of
A
this.
little bit of panko, just to thicken it up a little bit. Not much. Just a little. And then I put some on top. When I bake them, a little bit of olive oil with some breadcrumbs. So, this is it, guys. Okay? And then that's what I do, see? Now, I start out a little bit. I can always add more.
Is this good, Mom?
Mm-hmm.
I brush my hair good?
I love this spoon because it's the perfect amount that I like to use. Well, the bigger ones, of course, I put a little bit more in. That's why I like the smaller ones, because I just like the fact that, you don't need a lot anyway, but that's what they are, you know. Guys, this is such a great thing. It really is. What was that?
That was my phone, sorry.
Oh. I want to get these going because then I want to get outside. It's a beautiful day out today. So beautiful. So I want to get out there. So this isn't going to take me long at all.
Is Julie home yet?
Now Julie should be home by like another hour. Julie's on her way home from PA.
Today?
What?
Julie gonna celebrate Father's Day with us?
Yeah, she's on her way home.
With Julie.
We try to stay away from these big ones for as long as possible. You ever buy those stuffed clams in the food store? We've always bought them. They're all like breadcrumbs and like no clams. But you get a little taste of clam here and there. grew up on those things. And I used to buy them all the time. They were on sale, like at the food store. Kids love them. Jenny loves them. Everybody likes them. But let's face it, you're not getting much clam in there. I made a ham and cheese sandwich, guys, on my low-carb bread. Jenny just got up, so I'm going to make her something for lunch. And if I feel one needs a little bit more, I'll put a little bit more in it. It's up to you how much you want to put in it. Now, I've made these so much over the years. Very good. And I perfected, okay, I'll make you a sandwich. Let me finish these quick and I'll make you a sandwich, okay? All right. I perfected these over the years that now I know, like, a couple of times I made them and they came out really dry because I overcooked them. So now I wash them carefully, it's like with anything else. I wash them and make sure that I don't let them overcook. Because if they're dry, like, and they dry out, then you can't enjoy them, you know what I mean? Because the whole clam is dried. And you don't want that, so. You just gotta keep an eye on them like everything else. But guys, I'm telling you, I'm gonna put the recipe down below because I think this one is really important. I'd love for you guys to try this and let me know if you guys are seafood people. Comment down below if you guys are seafood people. I'm a seafood freak. I love every seafood. I love fish. You know, I love flounder, I love salmon, it's my favorite. As you guys know, we eat a lot of salmon in this house. I love shrimp, lobster, crab. The only thing I'm not crazy about, and my family was always crazy about, is galamad, fried galamad. They make that all at mostly every holiday. I tried it. It just, I don't know. Something about it, I just don't, not my favorite. But, like I said, love shrimp, love clams, love lobster, and I love flounder, I love salmon. I've never really had, I like tilapia, that's really good. Cod I like, but I don't think I've ever had anything else, like any other kind of fish that I would like to try. I assume I would probably like them because I like, all kinds of seafood, so, but, yeah, I would be happy if I was stranded on a desert island. Just give me some lobster, some shrimp, but I don't want the heads on the shrimp. Like, I can't be doing that. So somebody has to rip the heads off before I get the shrimp. But I guess if you're on the beach, you're gonna take what you can get. You're not gonna be wearing it. Who's gonna be there to take the heads off the shrimp? If you're stranded by yourself, guess what? It's you. But then you gotta go in the ocean and get them. So that's another story. So anyway, just living in my fantasy world right here, guys.
Thanks.
What?
Send her out to me already.
What do you want me to do? Lock her in the bedroom? You ever see that movie Flowers in the Attic?
Trying to eat my lunch. Now I'm out there moving swings around, getting crap over my
that movie, guys, first of all, it's a book. If you never heard of it, read it. It's such a great book. And then the movie, they came out with a movie, Flowers in the Attic, it's about these people who lock their kids in the attic and like for years. It's really, really good. But anyway.
You should have done that. Oh, wait, you can get in trouble.
Anyway. So this is going to make a lot of clams, guys, and that's what we like. Because, like I said...
excuse me.
What?
We?
What?
We?
Yes, we.
That's what we used to follow with. We ain't getting none.
Oh, we're not getting any?
Nobody else is.
Excuse me, but I'm making
Maybe you.
Well, at least think about it. We have one less person. Darren's not here. So that's one more person that gets them. It's more for us. We ain't saving any of these. Can't save him. He's not going to be back until next week. Woo! So I got to finish these, make Jenny lunch. It is 12:30. I should probably get outside by 1:30 probably, hopefully, and enjoy it 2 hours. I love Sundays, but I don't like Sundays because my husband has to, you know, so he works 3:30 in the morning, so tonight he's going to have to be in bed by 7:30. So we lose, you know, a few hours. So it is what it is. Can't fret over it. Can't, you know, complain too much about it with him because then I feel bad because then he feels bad, and I don't want to do that to him, especially on Father's Day. So keep it to myself, and then when he goes to sleep, I do my crying. No, I'm kidding. No, it does make me a little sad, but I keep myself busy, guys, and you know, by the time I know it, it's 10 o'clock, and honestly, I've been going to bed early. Yeah, sometimes I go to bed between 11 and 12. Sometimes I get up there before 11. Well, no, I would say before 12. Sometimes I just need, you know, my body aches at night so bad, I just like it. By 11 o'clock, I'm like, let's go to bed. But then I ended up saying, oh, I want to watch one more of Family Feud. I don't know about you guys, but when my husband and I were separated, and I still have to tell you that story, when Bill and I separated, I never even told you. I got to do that. I would always, all I would do was watch Family Feud no matter what. When family died and like I was just distraught and I needed to just like not think about anything and just laugh, I would watch Family Feud. It just made me feel physically better. It just, you know, between Steve Harvey and how funny he is and just the lightness of it. And Price is right too, but for some reason Family Feud, I don't know. Something about it, it just lightened my life up. And it made me it made me feel better. So I put on Family Feud. I'm usually either watching Family Feud at night or I'm watching like a Dateline or like those type of shows. I love those, like those mystery shows with murders and all that, real life stuff. I love all that. So I'm usually, it depends on my mood, but most of the time I'm watching Family Feud because like I said, I need to cheer up a little bit. So that's what happens. So I usually go to bed between 11 and 12, and then Jenny stays up with me, and she used to go to bed earlier, but she fights me, and I don't have the strength to fight with her, so she stays up until I stay up. So I try to go to bed at a reasonable time because she needs to get her sleep too. So it's just a big whole thing. But anyway, guys, yeah, this is life, you know. We were spoiled for a while, even though he was injured. You know, with COVID, he was home, and then with when he got injured, he was injured, you know, which was not a good thing. But we got into such a routine of him being home and, you know, being able to stay home and still, you know, have money coming in and all that. He was injured, so I mean, you know, it is what it is, you know. But you know, and then to have him like it's definitely, you know, you have to think about one thing too. Is you have to know is that before my husband got hurt and before COVID, he worked 50, 60 hours a week. I mean, my husband for since he's been 15, he's worked like that. He's worked like a dog to take care of his family and always been out there, and you know, so we were used to him not being home a lot, you know. So when he was home, it was like, oh my God, heaven, you know. So for him to go back, for him it was hard. For us it was hard. For everybody, you know. But we're getting back into the routine of things. And honestly, you know, with my physical limitations, sometimes he did a lot for me, which kind of I was so grateful for, and I'm still grateful for, because he helps me so much with physical. I just can't do a lot of physical stuff, you know that, with my weight, and hopefully that'll all change when I have the surgery. But it's good because it gets it makes me, hey, I'm recording. It gets me more independent, you know, and forces me to kind of do the stuff that I need to do to, you know, to function better. So it is good. Are you hungry? All right, you want salami and cheese?
Hi.
Or you want, what else? Oh, I have popcorn chicken downstairs.
I want some
But you're gonna have to go get it.
Sandwich.
You want a sandwich? All right.
Hey Mom, what are you making?
What does it look like I'm making?
Stuffed clams.
Stuffed clams.
I love stuffed
I know you do.
clams.
See, I got a lot more shells than I thought. See? Did you see that fly? Oh,
Mom,
God.
I'm gonna go in the living room.
All right.
I had to come in.
So I have a lot more shells than I need. But that's okay. I think I can get 2 more clams out of this small one. So, yeah, here's a small one here. And then we got one more. Let's see if we could find a smaller one. Yeah. All right, guys. Get all this yumminess out. I know it doesn't look yummy, but I'm telling you, it is yummy. Oh, God, so good. So yummy. All right, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a few of these off of here and put them on this tray. This way, just so that it's not so stuffed. And these realistically take about 15-20 minutes on 375. Like I said, just watch them. If your oven cooks quick, you know, I wouldn't put them on any higher than 375 because they do cook quick and you don't want to dry them out because it can happen very quickly. And you know, these are expensive. You put a lot of time and money into them. You don't want them. You want them to be delicious. So I would say this meal. I mean, it was not cheap. You know, it was $60. I think it's like $12 a dozen because I had them shucked. If you don't have them shucked, I think it's $10. So you figure 12 times 6 is what? So 10 of it is 60, about 75, something like that. And then I bought the other cans. So you're talking with the mussels and everything at the farm was like $101, but I had gotten lemons and other stuff too. So I would say about it was probably about with the mussels, it was probably about $90, $95. Okay, so I mean, yeah, it's not cheap. You do it once in a while for the holidays, for a holiday, you know, whatever. If you can afford it, you do it. If you can't afford it, then you go buy clams at the food store. We've done it. We did it. You know, we would have, if we couldn't afford this week, this for Father's Day, we would have had just shrimp. Shrimp is very affordable now. You can buy it frozen in the food stores. Walmart's shrimp are amazing. Aldi's shrimps are amazing. So shrimp is definitely feasible. Even mussels are feasible. They really are. Mussels, I think they were $4.99 a bag. I'm pretty sure that's what they are on like ShopRite and Walmart. Maybe they went up a little bit because of the freaking inflation, but very, very reasonable, guys. So this is a treat. This is something we do literally at Christmas Eve. I rarely ever do this any other time, but this year, Father's Day, I figured, you know what? He's working really hard. You know, he really loves this. I'm going to surprise him and do this. So this is what we did. So it's going to be so yummy. All right, so let me get going. Let me pause. Let me get Jenny her lunch. Let me finish my lunch. And then I'm going to clean up quick, and then I'm going to get outside because I want to enjoy the day. Outside. I got to figure out where I'm going to put these now. So good. Before I put them in the oven, I'll sprinkle breadcrumbs on them and a little bit of olive oil. Yummy. All right, guys, so it's a while later. We're getting ready to have dinner. So what I'm doing is I'm gonna put some breadcrumbs, sprinkle some breadcrumbs on each top of the clams. I usually use Italian breadcrumbs. I'm trying to think of where they are. Oh, here they are. Yeah. I'd rather this, the Italian. The water's up for the spaghetti. Yeah, see, Italian style breadcrumbs. I'd rather use these for this. But if all I had was the panko, it would be fine. I just prefer this kind of. All right. So I'm just gonna sprinkle some breadcrumbs on each one. It just adds a little bit of crunch and it's just good. because it's like a stuffed clam, you know, and stuffed clams have the breadcrumbs. Well, stuffed clams from the store are all breadcrumbs, but these are so good, guys. I'm gonna make some spicy hot. I'm gonna make some cocktail sauce because I like to put lemon and cocktail sauce on mine. So yummy. So, just like to make sure I hit all of them. Here's one I missed. And that's one. Oops, missed one over
Mom.
here. After all that, I missed one, guys.
Look how perfect my wallet matches.
All right, let's do this pan now. Like I said, I got you guys know I got the 2 pans. Guys, I've been so bad today. With eating, I've just been, I mean, I'm not being too bad, but like, you know, I had a couple of peanut butter cups that we got yesterday. I had some cheese fries, I think they're called. I like potato chip things. Had those. What else did I have? I had pistachios, which isn't bad. I mean, that's really it. I just, you know, it's a lot more than what I normally eat. So when I say I've been bad, you know, that's the whole thing. All right. Now I'm going to put a little olive oil on it. I'm just gonna splash a little bit. I see a couple of clams that I actually missed here with breadcrumbs. I hope everybody's having a great Father's Day. Comment down below what you guys are doing today with your hubbies, with your fathers, or whoever, your moms who are like dads. All right, we're gonna put this in the oven. I have the water on the stove for the pasta, and all right, let's see. Alexa, put the timer on for 20 minutes.
20 minutes, starting now.
All right, I'm gonna put the mussels. I've had them off for like a couple of hours now because I didn't want them to keep boiling, so I'm just gonna put them on low, just so they come. They're hot still, but I want them to get a little bit warmer. So yeah, so that's that. So I'll put these breadcrumbs away. I'm gonna make Jenny, since I'm making pasta anyway, I'm gonna make her some fettuccine because she doesn't really like the red sauce. We're going to be needing the grated cheese anyway. I have to, tomorrow, I think what I'm going to do is do like a clean with me and a fill up stuff. I need to fill up all my olive oils and my balsamic vinegar, and I need to fill up my my spices over here. So I think tomorrow I'll probably do a sit with me, and we'll do all that tomorrow, and I get all that done. tomorrow is Monday. So I'm gonna make Jenny's fettuccine Alfredo. Now I have that Alfredo sauce, but that I'm gonna save for recipes. When I make her Alfredo, I just make it like this. Like I always made it. This is how my mom made it growing up. And it's just a quick Alfredo sauce. And it comes together very good. So what I do is, I'll show you guys. I gotta go get some fresh parsley and basil too, out of the oven. I mean, out of the farm. Lordy, out of the garden thingy. All right, so I'm gonna put, I don't know, a good heaping, 4. About 4 heaping tablespoons, like this type of tablespoon in there. Some grated cheese. About a tablespoon of butter. Really? Cover that. I put just a little bit of, where is my garlic powder? Oh, I think I put it down here. Yeah. A little bit of garlic powder in here. No onion powder. And a little bit of salt. A little bit of pepper. And a little bit of basil. And Italian seasoning. Okay, and what I do is I'm going to heat this up in the microwave. So right now I'm just going to leave it alone. I'm going to put a little bit more cheese. And put the sour cream away and put that aside. And I got to get the parsley out, the dried parsley. Give me 1 second, guys. Talk amongst yourselves. Oh, parsley. This freaking thing, something is stopping it from closing. Don't know what it is. All right. Really? I'm gonna put some parsley in here, guys, because I didn't end up doing that earlier. I'm probably going to put a little bit of cream or a little milk, half and half, in here just to loosen it up a little bit. But, yeah, so I'm just waiting for this stuff, waiting for the water to boil, and then we'll get the pasta in and get going on dinner. Let's eat soon. Yum. Ooh. All right, guys, so dinner is ready. I'm going to have my clams first. Look at them. So yummy, guys. It's worth it. It's worth all the time and the effort to put into it. So delicious. I'll show you my mussels when I'm done with my clams.
Mom
Happy
makes them
Father's
better.
Day.
Mom makes the mussels better
than any restaurant I've ever had.
Oh, thank you, honey.
It's just always better.
Yeah, my mussels are
You
good.
make the best pasta and the best of clams.
Thanks, Jen.
Okay, guys, so those clams were amazing. What do you think, guys?
And the mussels.
Clams was good, Jen?
Everything's delicious.
Mama's cooking. All right, guys, so here is my mussels. I have a little bit of pasta in there. More mussels than pasta. It's so good, guys. I usually put a little crushed red pepper on mine. I couldn't find it. I don't know where it is, so I'm just having it like this. Whatever. It's going to be delicious anyway. So this is it, guys. I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. Happy Father's Day. Father's Day to everyone out there, all the moms that are dads too. Happy Father's Day to you as well. And guys, if you like this video, hit that thumbs up button on the bottom. Don't forget to hit the notification bell with the bell so you guys can be notified every time I upload a new video. I hope you guys enjoyed this one today. So I'll see you on the next video. I'm gonna go eat my mussels now. Bye, guys.